Can you still be YouTube famous in 2019 and beyond? Well, sit back and find out because we're starting right now. Hey everyone, what is up? This is Tim of the People's Bookkeeper, where we always hit the mark. Make your mark in business too and share it on YouTube. Do that by subscribing now and turning on the bell notification. So if you take a look at a lot of other channels around, especially those that are larger than yourself, you're going to notice that some of them have been around for a number of years. And you might be thinking to yourself, is it too late to make my channel or make an impact on YouTube? Is it even worth trying to create something new because it's all been done before? And you don't think you're going to be able to compete against a larger audience? Well, that's an absolute load of baloney, and here's why. All of those channels went through exactly the same process that you're currently going through and started with a big fat zero. And just like all of us, they had to put in tons of effort to get their channels to grow. There's no shortcuts, so that means that they put in hard work, they were dedicated, and they made the effort to grow their channel and engage with their audience. And there's absolutely no reason that you can't do the same thing. No channel started and then woke up the next day with 1 million subscribers. Except maybe for Janelle. They spent years and years honing their craft and improving their skills to get to the point where they're at now. And more often than not, when we see someone with a viral hit on their hands, we think that it just magically happened for them and their channel took off and they got tons of subscribers with little to no effort. But it's very likely that that person has put in months, if not years, to get to that point. And it just so happened that it took them that long to get their first viral hit. You want a perfect example of this? Look at Sai. Here's a guy who was in his late 30s who had been making videos since 1999 before he had his massive breakout hit that rocketed him to stardom. But he had to put in over 15 years of hard work and effort to get to that point. So my point to you is that you can still be successful if you get started now. There's a really common saying that says it takes 20 years to become an overnight success. And what that means is someone has spent 20 years putting in all the hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears into their craft to get to that point where they get that one big hit finally. The truth is that that instant success wasn't instant at all. It's extremely rare for someone to have that kind of instant success right off the bat. It only happens for a very tiny percentage of the population. So for you, it's definitely not too late to get your channel started now and start building your future and your success, your channel and your brand. It all comes down to how much effort you're willing to put in and how much time you're willing to put in to make your channel a success. There are lots of highs and lows when you're building your channel, but you have to keep pushing through those times when it's slow so that you'll be ready for the times when things are moving quickly. There's no magical formula to overnight success. If you provide quality, consistency, and make videos that really engage people and bring value to their lives, your channel will grow big. But you have to remember that it takes time. I remember a while before I started my channel, I was watching a video with one of my favorite YouTubers, Sean Cannell. And I remembered him specifically saying that he had never seen a channel that didn't put in the effort and the time and make the quality videos that didn't end up growing to be a big channel. But he also said that it does take time. Now, it was a huge inspiration for me because he also said that it's entirely possible to get your channel to 10,000 in the first year. And he mentioned in year 2, you can expect to reach 100,000. The reason for this is at that point, your channel is starting to get a lot more views and you're starting to get a lot more subscribers coming on consistently. And at that point, the algorithm is recognizing that you have quality content that people are really digging and enjoying. So you can imagine in year 3, year 4, and 5 beyond that, the exponential growth, you do the math. But the key is that you have to do it. In 3 years, you're going to look back and see someone else who did it, and you're going to wonder where you could have been. Don't be afraid. You can do this. The haters and the trolls are going to come, but you have to ignore them. Quality channels on YouTube are always going to be in demand. So be your authentic self and people will be drawn to you. The challenge is real, of course, and the bar is always being raised on YouTube. Because everyone knows that to succeed on YouTube, you have to constantly be improving your videos because of the fact that there's so much competition. But don't let that discourage you. Let it drive you to improve upon all areas of your videos and your channel. Remember that if your videos aren't absolutely incredible at the start, that's okay. As you keep gaining experience in all areas of your production and your channel, and as you keep on working to improve things, your skills are going to really start to develop and you're going to start to see huge improvements in your videos along the way. Ultimately, you're going to know if you're improving because you're going to start to get some great comments from your audience and from people coming and leaving you feedback. But all that being said, if you don't want to do that, that's cool too. Don't worry, somebody else will jump in and do what you should have done. And you'll just be left wondering, what if? What if I had taken the time to start my channel, make that effort, and make videos that people would have enjoyed? Look where I might be now. I don't want you to have those regrets. You've got tons to offer to the world and to the YouTube community. So get going and start making your videos now. What do you think would have happened if PewDiePie had just given up when he was way behind the biggest YouTuber in the world at that time? What if he'd said, man, I'll never be as big as that. What's the point? I might as well give up. I guess I'll call it a day on this YouTube thing and go find myself a job somewhere. Can you imagine a YouTube without PewDiePie? So be encouraged, take the time, make quality and consistent videos, and I promise you, if you follow all of the best practices, you will have a channel that will be successful. But make sure you stay encouraged, positive, and upbeat throughout the process, and give it time because it won't come overnight. Now, if you want to make your mark on YouTube, then check out these videos over here. They'll help you grow your channel. And if you're new to this channel, then please consider subscribing. Click my face and you'll do just that. I'll see you in the next video.